Hello, Gemini. It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your December 2023 tarot and cartomancy reading. I've already laid out your cards and had a little peek at them, and they look very interesting. So, first of all, Gemini, I want to tell you that you are ending a chapter here. There's something that you're kind of done with, you know? And one of the things is doing a lot of work for something that you don't get credit for, that you don't get rewarded for, you know. You want to see the rewards for your work. I feel like you get overworked, perhaps, or you overwork yourself and then get exhausted. Now, you do get some of the benefits and some of the rewards, but you really overwork yourself, kind of thing, okay? But anyway, the card that jumped out for you is the Nine of Pentacles. You may find yourself single right now at this point in your life, and you're also, very self-satisfied, happy with what you've been able to build, what you've been able to accomplish. You probably feel very secure at this time, very stable, so quite proud, okay? In the recent past, you have the Lovers, the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. Now, I think that in the Lovers is a choice card, right? And I think for some of you, you are, I think, making a choice to perhaps change your career and do training in a new area, learn a new skill, okay? And you're starting to take action on this. Before, you were just thinking about it, toying with the idea, and you may be taking action on it. You may be taking a course online or doing something at night or on the weekends or whenever you have the time to do it. Because, like I said, you might feel like you work too hard, and maybe you've been doing this for a long time, and you're thinking, I don't want to work this hard anymore. And but you still want to, make the same money, get all these rewards, right? I also think that you want someone to share all this with. You want a partner, and if you're single now, which some of you are, you want someone to share this with. You want to connect, okay? So if you're in a partnership, it means you want to connect with friends again. You want to have people in your life. Start talking to your neighbors and go back to the office and, start connecting with people. And if you're single, you're really wanting to connect in partnership. You're wanting someone to go home to. And that's who the Queen of Wands represents. She wants to connect. She wants relationship. She wants affection and love, and wants to give it to, someone to pour that into. So I can see that you also could be thinking about starting your own business in some way at this time. You could be pondering this, all right? I also see that for some of you, this relationship in the past, you could have felt like you put a lot of time and work and energy and effort, and weren't you felt like you were doing everything yourself, or that you weren't getting that team, that partnership, that team that you want. And so that's what you're looking for. You want to be in a partnership, a team, and grow something together with someone. I can tell you, you want to invest. Um, so, um, so here in the present, the very first card is the Two of Cups. So you may begin dating. You may have your eye on someone particular already, okay? And so you may be going on out on a date, talking to them online, pursuing in some way. And and here's the Queen of Swords. This is probably yourself or another air sign that you're interested in, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Now, this particular queen represents Aquarius, but um, this, yeah, like you could be you could be talking to this person, wanting to date this person. I feel like this person or both of you have just come out, because here's the Ten of Swords, and this is coming out of a relationship, usually a situation where we felt like we were taking not abuse necessarily, but we're getting hurt in this relationship. It wasn't healthy anymore, you know. And so it's time to move on. You may not be completely healed from this, but you're moving on. It's time to end that. And so also this person that you're interested could also be going through this. So you're both ending something, beginning something at the same time. Jumping from the pot into the frying pan. Okay. So there could be some confusion at first, miscommunication, misunderstanding, because, like I said, you're coming out of this. You're healing from something still. Okay, and maybe not sure exactly what you want right away. You're not exactly sure. You're kind of testing the waters, but you need to be careful, because here is the Empress, and the Empress is the mother. She is the eternal mother. So this could be about, meeting someone and getting someone pregnant. It could be about just growing a business, because this is also about bringing something to life, taking a seed, an idea, a coin, an investment, and making it grow. The Empress makes something grow, okay? And it blooms, all right? She gives it her time and energy, her focus. Um, so, yeah. So there could be something growing here, but it could not exactly work out at first. At first, there's a bit of friction, it feels like, okay? So, in the future, you have the Page of Cups, the Devil, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Temperance. So there, what I've got to say, Gemini, is I think um, in this situation, there's the devil. Okay, I'm going to bring it right out. There's the devil. And the devil is the puppet master, plays, manipulates people, and usually both parties are being played by the devil. Okay? And so eventually one of the parties says, no, I don't agree, I'm not doing it, we can't do this, this is wrong, in whatever endeavor you're doing. And then you need to distance yourself from this situation, and this is what you do. And it could be in the pursuit of love that something gets messed up, mixed up, or manipulated, okay? Because it's in the pursuit of love. Could say the wrong thing or say the same thing to too many people, So yourself and or the other person or both of you are going to get a little caught up in this devil energy, you know? And so something could happen where you or the person that you're dealing with distances themselves from you or you from them because you're not, you or they are not feeling like you're treated of worth. You know, you want to be treated of worth, you know, like valued, okay? That's what you're looking for, right? Because back here, yeah, that's what you were feeling. You know, you're feeling, geez, I work my butt off and I do everything and I'm not really getting a lot of appreciation, you know. Um, and any rewards you probably get yourself. You would like a little bit of appreciation or rewards in a partnership, and you may not be getting that. And so you may not feel valued, and so you may distance yourself from that situation, okay? And at first, this might be difficult for you. It might be difficult for you to be away from that or to it might be lonely at first, okay? And during this time, you're going to realize, and you're also going to take responsibility for your part in it. You know, there's always a part, everybody has a part to play. And so you're going to take responsibility for your part in this, but also realize what you need to do to fix it for yourself or the other person or both of you. And I know that you're going to because then you have the temperance. And the temperance is a self mastery of sorts, okay? You're going to figure out how to balance all this, okay? Your thoughts, probably your doubts, you know, how you can pursue success and love and happiness um, in a clean way, you know, in a clean way, in some pure way, you know, with love, right? But there's temperance is a self mastery. We've learned something about ourselves, and we've learned to control or not control, but oh, temper. We've learned to temper something in ourselves here, and it's a good thing. It brings balance into your life, okay? But first, you got to go through a bit of struggle here to realize, hey, wait a minute, you know, something's out of control here, right? And this is what's going to happen for you. So, and this is a good thing. This is a really good thing for you, okay? So in the cartomancy, and the cartomancy is reading the regular playing cards. In the cartomancy, the card that jumped out for you, amazingly enough, was also, so the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Clubs are similar. They are, but they aren't. You know, they kind of represent a similar thing, a foundation, a secure foundation. But and similar card that was your jumper in both sets of cards. So anyway, the Nine of Clubs is the job site. Okay, so there's something going down at the job site, and I have a feeling that you are feel underappreciated in some way, you know, and you also might see other people getting rich from all your hard work, and you're like thinking, I could be doing this. I could have my own business doing something, you know. So the wheels are turning. So there's something going down at the job site. All right. And you have some ideas, I think. I think you have some ideas, and I think you have some inspiration, all right, about how to create more work for yourself, perhaps more, because like I said, it feels like, you're overworked. You work a lot, all right? And I don't think you want to work this hard anymore. You've probably been doing it for a long time. You might be getting tired. And but you could be worried if you can find as much work as what you're getting at the place you are now. You might get a lot of work full time, everything you need. And then in other areas, you're thinking, I don't know, or you don't know if you can supplement your income to replace what this place gives you. So you've got some concern about if you'll get enough work without that place, all right? But you're definitely thinking, okay? Now, this next set of cards, the Six of Hearts, Two of Diamonds, and the Three of Hearts, is about love in your life. Looks like there is a relationship that is growing, improving, taking steps. There could be a passionate meeting, a date, a get together, and where you are getting or giving all your attention. You could be getting a lot of attention, really fussed over, or you're doing this for the person, but it feels like you're very focused on each other. You know what I mean? It's very could be very intense. Definitely something growing here, and it looks really positive. Then you have the Six of Clubs, the King of Hearts, and the Four of Hearts. So there's some sort of gathering I see, there looks like some sort of gathering. Could be a Christmas party or New Year's party, something like that coming. And it could be at the work site or to do with work people. Maybe not at the site, somewhere else, but to do with work people, work gathering. You could meet someone or be talking to someone at this gathering and maybe talking about working together, taking steps together in somewhere else, for someone else, or with each other. Partnering together. You're definitely talking ideas, business ideas, and about steps you can take. Okay, at this. So there's work talk, work steps being taken, something to do with work, okay? Um I also feel well, the King of Hearts is a blue-eyed man. Could be a woman too, but it's usually the person you're attracted to, or you're very attractive to someone, and it's at this event. You could invite them, or they're inviting you to some sort of event. And I'm going to tell you, there's steps going on in relationship. I feel like here, okay, in two piles. They could be separate situations, or they could be the same. And there's definitely steps being taken. Something is growing here. In this pile, you have the Queen of Clubs, the King of Spades, and the Eight of Hearts. The Queen of Clubs is usually the brown or hazel-eyed woman. The King of Spades is a very dark-eyed man. And this is sweet talk. This is flirting. This is love talk. It's like really goo goo gaga. Um, the Queen of Clubs is seen as the friend. She has good advice. She's good at networking, planning, and creative and growing. And the King of Spades is very sharp-minded. He also could be single, separated, widowed, divorced. Also could carry a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Either one of you could be like this. or hurt from past relationship. And I think that could be more like it because there's still a little bit of healing that is going on here, I can see. But this is really, really encouraging. Like, there is definitely love talk. This is love talk, flirting, sweet talk, flattery, all that kind of thing, okay, between you and this person. And then you have the Jack of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. So the Jack of Hearts usually in cartomancy is Cupid, okay? And Cupid, and this is love talk, to this Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts is, again, the person you're attracted to. You want to win them. They're usually very attractive. They could be a sensitive soul, a bit of a sensitive, sweet soul. Um, and so the Cupid is trying to say the right thing to win this person over. They're wooing this person. So you're wooing, you could be wooing somebody, all right? There also could be more than one woman or more than one man that you're dealing with. You could be dealing with an ex and someone new jumping out of the pot into the frying pan. So, you know, a bit of juggling at first, okay? Until you either get caught or you decide I know what I want. I know what I want to, who I want to grow with, what I want to do. But you could be confused at first about what you want until you do a little bit more investigation, I guess. And then I took a card from the Sacred Rebels Oracle. This is a really beautiful deck, and you have in the world, not of the world. Look at that card. It's gorgeous. So she's really, you know, bursting out of this, like birthing almost, birthing out of this water, right? Her own self, she doesn't look like a fish. She's not trying to be like all the other fish. She's very unique, very much herself. So I think that's what this is about. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it's clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It's to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. By you don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It's time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you've been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. So, this resistance and this, trying to be perfect and in control is that devil energy. It's not who we really are, it's who we're pretending to be, who we're posing to be, who we're, you know, uh, contriving and manipulating and stuff like that. Manipulating sounds like a real evil thing, but sometimes it can be in small ways. But anyway, and this is what you're realizing you don't need to do anymore. You can release that. Um, So it's time to be naked. Um, it's Yeah, it's time to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. So living in a freer way. And I can see you doing that because here you have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So this is giving something up, an old way of doing things or thinking, an old way of thinking. You're realizing that you could be doing self damage or just putting too much pressure on yourself, that sort of thing. I also feel like there's something going on with relationships in your life. Someone could be going out, someone could be coming in. It seems like you have a choice at this point in your life, Gemini. So we'll see. And you could be looking for something different at this point, too, because, you are different. You are different now, right? You're not the same as all the other fish. And you're not trying to be like them. You're not trying to pose as like I'm one of the Joneses. I'm one of the fish. Anyway, I hope this reading helps you, and you can let me know in the comments. And I really appreciate all your support and love, and for sticking with me all this time. You've been so super great. I want to say happy winter solstice coming up on the 21st, and when our days start getting longer again. And happy holidays to you. And yeah, all that. Have a good month. Bye now. Talk to you soon.